A tradition of champions. Welcome back to sports, everyone. I'm Chaz Messman. Camille Torres won the Arizona Girls State Wrestling Champion, becoming the 28th state wrestling champion and the first state wrestling champion in Cibola history.
It means a lot because I just want to set a goal for the rest of the girls here and hopefully inspires more girls to join wrestling next year, and hopefully we have a bigger team, and hopefully I'm not the last state champ.
Torres credits much of her success to the extra hours of work she and her dad put in outside of practice.
I go to practice from 6 to 7:30. Then after, I drove my dad. And he's always like, oh, I have to do work. But I'm like, Dad, just 30 minutes of drilling, and then we just get 30 minutes of drilling. But now, he pushes me, and if it wasn't for him, I would never be where I am right now.
Torres is just a freshman, and she has her eyes set on even greater heights, including becoming a national champion and wrestling on the international level. Last season, Kennedy Farrar placed third in the state. This year, the junior, who's coached by her dad, came back and won the Division I 100-pound state championship.
Well, when I finally won that state championship, it felt good. I was happy, and seeing my coaches and my dad's face was really it made me feel good.
I was overwhelmed, very emotional, pride. It's just something I kind of always envisioned for her. I know that it's her journey, of course, and not that accolades are everything, but of course, getting the pinnacle of the sport is impressive because, like you said, I'm her father, I'm her coach. I've watched her work for this for years, so it just makes it all the more gratifying.
For the Farrars, wrestling is a family affair, and Kennedy has separated herself from her peers with countless hours of hard work and determination alongside her father.
With your coach, being your father, he's always there. We'll be at home and he'll be like, do you guys want to go practice? And then we're like, yeah, let's go. And then or do you guys want to do a workout? So just that constant pushing, I guess.
It does come down to determination, discipline. There's a lot of consistency that's required to be at a certain level and to become a state champion. And so I think, her consistency throughout the years, she has had an advantage. I was a wrestler myself, so I, of course, taught her wrestling since she was a little girl. But ultimately, she had to decide to learn and be tough and do what it takes.
Next up for the Farrars, working to become a two-time state champion.
Now with the 1-0 Kofa Kings, coming off a big win last night over Independence, hosting the 2-3 San Luis Sidewinders. Bottom of the second, Kings up 2-1. Ivan Benitez pops up into shallow center. Arnold Jimenez chasing it and makes the diving catch. What a snag there from the center fielder. To the top of the third, runners on first and second. Ismael Frosto slaps a base hit into right field. Cesar Chavarria racing around third. He goes to the plate. The throw is in time for the out. How about that throw from Daniel Zazueta to preserve Kofa's lead? To the top of the fourth now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Santiago Zapeta grounds it to first. Bonilla flips it to the pitcher Ernesto Hernandez. And that's in time for the out to retire the side. Bottom of the inning, the pitch from Juan Pablo Chavez. He kicks, he throws. It's in the dirt and it's past Chavarria. Bonilla races in to score and doubles Kofa's lead, and they'd add a few more later on. Kofa takes this one 7-1. To the softball diamond now, Gila Ridge looking for their first win at home this season as they welcomed the Cibola Raiders into town. Starting in the top of the second, Raiders up 2-0. Runner on second, Alessandra Martinez getting the punch out there. Next batter with 2 outs away, Martinez gets Amy Cisneros to ground out to first. Cameron Cassid tagging the bag to wrap up the top half of the inning. On to the bottom of the fourth. 2 away for the Lady Hawks. Violet Silva, who sends this one back up the middle for a base hit. Gila Ridge with some 2-out thunder, and they're still alive. A little later on, Cisneros with the bases loaded pitching, and she walks her. That means Silva comes in to score, and for the first time in the game, the Hawks are on the board. And in that one, guys, Cibola would go on to win that one 9-5. Also, yesterday, Arizona State's Leon Marchand broke yet another Pac-12 championship record. And that you guys can watch him compete for Team France in the Olympics. But for now, that's all we have time for in sports.